after a little save. I've been toying on the side with a few parallel sessions with this game, just because I wanted to learn more about it as I do this, and also because it's mainly because it's really fun. So I discovered how to do a few things here. For example, I discovered how to change my city name. So yeah, there we go. I know it sounds silly, but I am really compelled to... There we go. I'm really compelled to customize the game as much as I can. Game's struggling a little bit yet. It typically does that. These kinds of games typically do that when I play them, released as they load the session. Okay, yeah, I kind of like the name here, but yeah. It's basically Darkover is the name of a planet in a sci-fi book that I love. Most people must know Goth Hall is the name that I used for a city in an old RPG that I used to play with my friends like ages ago. Okay, so we have our two cities properly renamed, and yeah, I stand corrected about lots of things. I actually indulged in playing like a few hours with two other custom factions that I created, if only to learn about the advantages and study the game a little bit more. I learned quite a few things, also read a couple of articles about it. I might just link this on the description because they were very useful to me in understanding how the game actually performs and does stuff. So let me see. Okay, could use some units here, I think, to begin with. I'm not really eager to engage in war, but my other experiences taught me that as I start provoking, so to speak, the other factions, they will fight. And this is something that about which I actually stand corrected. The factions, they actually do fight, and they know what they are doing. In a sense, the AI is actually very competent. It uses the mountainous territory to its advantage in very peculiar and interesting ways. I was actually very surprised. I actually cranked the difficulty up to hard, and I was so pleasantly surprised to realize that the AI just went through all the valleys and played around with the space and tried to flank me. Very interesting. It actually attacks. I was actually thinking that it wouldn't. Maybe on normal it might not, but it does attack, and it chooses exactly the right moment to do so. So let me just check this. Okay, say there. Yeah, I actually should be a little more eager to enter war, because it'll actually grant me Aether. Let me see. So in here we are building basically an industrial district. I actually wanted to crank up the production in the city. Darkover, we already have. Could just try to verticalize this. Bump up research, maybe. Oh, I can get some Mucoda. This might be very useful, so I'm gonna build an extraction district around here, so I can get this Mucoda right away. I unfortunately do not have. I might just have used some residential district to push this west, but I really can't. There's another thing that I also learned about this game is that if you don't build residential districts, you won't get to reach, probably won't get to reach the best hexagons that you have available around yourself. And yeah, you're probably gonna go to the worst hexagons that you have. But I'm not gonna lose the Hermione coat. I might just try to transfer this somewhere to some other hexagon in time. Try to push this west, although I don't really know if that's gonna be very useful. And in here I have my neighbors, the Coive Syndicate, and the Explorer's gonna. The Scout's kind of bruised here. I'm gonna heal him before I continue. Alright, so again, I got a hats off for the developers. I mean, the aesthetics of the game, they are simple and yet they are very charming and allowing you to tweak the color of your own. I'm sorry, but these details of artistic design are very important to me. I like the art. I like the way that they portray the art, the way that they contrast it with the map when the windows appear. I like the color scheme that they use for the game, for the interface, for the user interface. And it's very interesting. Acid rings cause armor and ship type units to be unable to heal and suffer 30% more damage in combat. And all cities in the planet will suffer a penalty of 40% food production. These acid rings will last for at least 20 turns. Someone purchased this, so it's kind of pointless for me to do this. Just keep setting all explore because this guy is basically armored. He will not heal. So yeah. And at the same time, I'm not gonna be able to grow too much here. Just check Coive Syndicate, respect, affinity. Yeah, I'm not really worried about befriending this guy here. Yeah, and I understand what he did here. He's actually using troops, so they aren't armored. I think they might heal as well. So I'm gonna respond. Let me just let's see. We're in medical care here. I'm gonna try to pump up my. I went so far with technology. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to pump up my infantry units to try and prevent these things from happening. And I'm gonna prepare them for war because, yeah, there's advantage to be had there. So why not? All right. So far, I don't really think I have anything new because I didn't research anything, so can't really create new designs that are very useful here. Yeah, my designs will just remain the very same that they usually are, so no point in messing around with this. But I might as well just try and create some of my some foot soldiers here. Okay, I'm gonna create a vanguard. There's a light infantry there, so another vanguard. Kinetic damage. Okay, the types of damage are also very interesting. There are some interesting tricks in this game that make for a. They basically stimulate you to have a varied army. In a sense, I have been trying this within the other playthroughs. And in one of them, I actually refused to build tanks. I actually built just 1 or 2 tanks and focused instead on building ships, kind of inspired by Babylon 5 and the shadows from Babylon 5 and Vorlon and stuff. It's kind of like the inspiration for this as well. And the interesting thing is that you can use the ships to explore space, but you can also just keep them within the planet and use them as units to fight within the planet. But they have limitations, and depending on the unit you build, they are actually fairly strong. So it's really cool to see how this was actually very, very well thought in the game. You can't really engage in melee fights as if the melee units were just using guerrilla tactics to hide away from your ships. They can't attack you, and you cannot attack them. But any unit that has firearms or uses cannons or explosives or any sort of tank, artillery tanks or normal tanks, they can attack you, and you can attack them in response as if they had to expose themselves in order to shoot you. So that's a very interesting element right then and there. Are you doing anything? Because you didn't really move. Let me just move you manually now. Okay, so yeah, there it is. Daryl Nolan, welcome to our fine home, the Whisper. Do you need anything? So in here we have another citadel, kind of like the city-states from Civilization series Civ 6, more specifically. Okay, now let's put you back into Auto Explore, because I want to know more about this planet and potential enemies that I have out there, potential rivals that I have out there. Okay, let's spend a bit more and continue our work within these cities. Are we done here? Yes, we are done. Now we can. Soon we'll have Summer Mucoda. Oh no, we're not done yet. We have still like a turn or two to go. Anyway, it's the recording window's just right in front of them. 2 turns. Fine. Okay. So let them build a little bit. Let me see if I can work with this. I actually found out that this might help me quite a lot, so let me see the leadership types that I have. Citizens allows to flourish and follow their own path. Prosperity by 1. Harmony growth is increased by 0.1. And heavy-handed, controlling our citizens through punishment and fear makes them okay. Increase in defense districts damage by 20%. Increases labor production by +2. So 1 pragmatism, 1 authority, and I can have with 1 liberty and 2 pragmatism, I can have technocratic. Increases research production by 3. So basically we have these 4 types for now, and you can unlock more as you research. Still have 17 turns, so I can just work my way through and try to gain score points around here. Still turn 19. So bureaucratic, rely on bureaucracy across all areas of society makes for generally competent, albeit not flawless, leadership that just works at least most of the time. Yeah, so basically I find this philosophy very interesting, that every nation that reaches a spacefaring phase in their, or every planet that reaches a spacefaring phase in their civilizatory history will basically depart from a bureaucratic or an analogous system, as if bureaucracy was kind of like the pattern for contemporary societies. I like that because it's, in a sense, it's kind of true, except of course, or it was true during the 20th century. Laissez-faire, focusing on the individuality of our citizens, allows them to flourish and follow their own path, for better or worse. Okay, so basically this would entail democracies, liberalisms of all kinds. It's actually a very interesting element, because individuality is the focus of liberal regimes and democratic regimes as well. But as far as political science is concerned, basically the regimes that actually defend freedom are the regimes that are linked to the liberal liberal roots, so to speak. Democracy is actually all about dialogue and participation. So they are very different beasts, but they actually merge fairly well together. Heavy-handed, controlling our citizens through punishment and fear means they will be less inclined to step out of line, though that doesn't necessarily work with everyone. So yeah, basically they're talking about the possibility of rebellions here. Yeah, this is basically totalitarianism in any form, or dictatorships, dictatorial regimes, dictatorships, maybe some sort of authoritarian regime, maybe, but authoritarian regimes are they are more manipulative of the systems than they would be of on a dictatorship scenery. Technocrat. I actually wanted to make a video on how political regimes are reflected on sci-fi one of these days. I just need to sit down and browse through my books again, so this can actually become, something a little more stabilized. Sci-fi has actually changed a lot of its face, of its physiology and physiognomy on these last 20 years. It actually veered towards very different concerns, especially now that we have the first wave of development of AI. So yeah. And then technocratic, greatly rewarding those who further advance our society, motivates our brightest minds to be much more productive, even if it means those who aren't quite bright enough will be left out. Technocratic governments, basically this is something that is I feel at very least that this is kind of a certain innovation based on what we have more recently. We do not really have technocracies on this shape. I think we have like technocratic democracies nowadays, like Republic 2.0, like Cass Sunstein used to say. So I think it would veer towards those sides over there. I still have to decide how would the Void Wraiths fit in here. I don't really know yet, but maybe I can use one of these edicts. Authorized slavery. Yeah, not my thing, although these guys wouldn't be so concerned about labor production in all cities, but gets slavery trade weekly. Yeah, this is very useful in many ways, because I actually want to pick up a fight with the other group. So might be, and their shadowy ways, they might be. This might represent their inclinations quite well. Implement austerity measures, duration of 20 turns, pragmatism, increases income in all our cities by 40% for 20 turns. But I have to have 3 influence. I have right now 2.6. So 2 more turns I can do this. I can put 1 pragmatism and 2 authority, and then in due time I can use heavy-handed, which would be a proper choice, an interesting choice for these guys again. I think I might go down this road. Prepare war effort. 3 influence as well. Has a duration of 20 turns. Increases labor production in all cities by +3. This is very interesting. I would save some influence for this. Free healthcare can be passed and cancelled at any time. +2 liberty while active. Increases prosperity in every city we control by +1. I like the political vision that these guys have when they design this game. Yeah, free healthcare is something that is somewhat the response to one of the main concerns in any democratic society, in any liberal society in a sense, especially those that are meritocratically inclined, because health is actually one of the basic needs. Although free healthcare would be more of a staple of social democracy, which is basically it works. It is very tangent. It's very tangent to. It's a tangent to liberalism in a sense. Delivers speech on nature preservation. This is basically a new left thing, I would say. Although it's kind of spread around. It's kind of sprung around really, but mostly based on new left sort of discourse. And let me pass once. +3 liberty. Advances path of Gaia by 3. Okay. Also like a lot the way they portrayed politics in Galciv 4. I find it to be very intriguing. I think I'm gonna pass this edict right here. Costs me nothing anyway. except the fact that I'm probably going to find trouble with other factions now. And I'm going to think about this one in 2 turns. I might just save... I don't think I'm going to save for prepare war effort. I'm going to use this other one and then just profit from the what it holds, what it gives, and then I'm going to put heavy-handed, and then it can produce even further, even faster, you know? Okay. So now we're slavers. End turn. Well, okay, we have successfully finished our research on Medical Miracle. Our creation is a miracle, but we need another one if we are to survive. Rinzai Sonwi. I think I butchered the name. I guess this is Rinzai Sonwi. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Eternium allows the exploration of Eternium strategic resource. Eternium or Eternium. Eternium has properties that can be used for a variety of medical products. Advanced Path of Bliss plus by 3. Okay. So we have 3 on Enlightenment, 7 on Bliss. Peace and happiness, the focus of the individual, and respect for those around us. That's peculiar because in the end, since I actually wanted to provide my society with more health and more ways to heal people and stuff, my society actually, it's internally it's actually a society of peace and equilibrium, but outside it's gonna be warlike, in all shapes and possibilities. I can just do Corvus communication. I think I'm gonna do that now. Harmony Edict unlocks the ethereal harmony edict. Source within your city's borders. City's harmony growth to increase by plus 0.1. Rangaya. The most unlikely of circumstances on to die right after Queen Niobe. Hospital District unlocks Hospital District. Source medical care for citizens, increasing prosperity by plus 2. It built next to residential district. Yeah, my reasoning for that is, as I mentioned, I'm kind of role playing. So my reasoning for that is that they developed tech because they brought this from the other dimension, and they are trying to make their bodies more resilient. But they are going to be warlike in a sense. So I'm going to develop 2 of the tech trees here. I'm also accumulating knowledge every time I do something like that, because I need 10 knowledge to go to the second era. And the more I accumulate, the faster it goes for me to just make the leap. Yeah, this would be also be. I think I'm going to explore the entire tree here, and in here I'm going to try to explore just the text for my infantry. All right. For now, I'm going to start studying Corvus communication because I want to talk to these guys. I think, yeah. So we have tested this for 2 turns now. The scout is not scouting automatically, so I'm gonna have to do that manually. Fine, now I have my light infantry, so my first unit of soldiers. I can... Let me move these guys here. I'm well protected by these mountains, but I have a few valleys that I should close up. Maybe here as well, but I gotta be very careful not to steer the natural life around here. So yeah, let's try again. I doubt that they will do it, but sometimes these little things, they bug out, but they don't really break the game, so I really don't care. I don't know, I have this strange taste in games. I kind of like the games that are just a little bit broken, you know. Not in the sense that they won't work, but in the sense that they have these little perks, you know, like you're gonna have maybe a trait or 2 that that are backwards, or maybe I don't really care about that. You know, it doesn't really spoil the experience for me. So sometimes a unit will not do the thing that it was doing automatically. I don't really care. I have this weird taste for things. It kind of unravels a little bit of the a certain, yeah, it's not doing it. Unravels a little bit of the development process in a sense, and at very least I think I find it charming, you know. That's the point. I just find it charming. You guys, did you? Yeah, move here. Okay, fantastic. I actually could keep these guys here and try to surround the area with, for economy's sake, I could just put another unit here, protect the two valleys. That would be, I think, to my advantage. Let me see. We do have Gothhold just finished producing. Okay, now let me think. I could just try to push. Let me just go back out. Less one penalty for labor production. Provides plus 25% defense. If within boards, but okay, so it decreases pollution. This provides plus one bonus to research production. So what I'm gonna do here, maybe it's not the wisest choice, but I actually should try to move north to get these areas here, like the ether production and stuff. But I really want to merge the cities within my own territory and try to get these tiles in here next to Mountainous River. So get these food production bonuses here. So I'm gonna try and build a residential district. I actually wanted to. No, yeah, I can use this area here to produce, and then use this area here because it's gonna go 3-3, and I can produce a chain of residential areas here. So I can push it as north. I don't want to lose this one because I actually want to profit from this in other ways. But I think before I do that, how long do I have city? We're growing 15 turns. So if it will grow in 15 turns, I can just use this time to put another farm down here. I mean, and then I might just use this because I actually need to increase research. But yeah, well, the position for this is way better than. Oh, no, wait. Wait. This is gonna be a production city. Alright. What I'm gonna do here, let's just cut this down. I'm gonna lose some important bonuses here, but let me think. If I put this down here, I actually scored this one, but I don't think, is it worth? I don't know. Oh no, let's take the risk, because anywhere that it grows I'm gonna be happy. So what I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna use this for a farm, I'm gonna use this to production. So give me another industrial district down here, and yeah, for now I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do with this one. Maybe a farm, maybe, I don't know, maybe a research center. Gotham is gonna be more like an urban center. This might be a little more, a little farm-like in a sense. I'm not really worried about this right now. The capital. I actually should start working on production because I actually want this to spit soldiers. Okay, take a look at this. City growth is stagnated. As of the 1.5 harmony and grown to 2 harmony. So I need more harmony here. Okay, let's see if I can put an edict down because I want the city to grow. Liberty, pragmatism. No, I don't really have anything that. But I do have ways. Residential. Yes. Growth by 0.1. I can put one of these if I find. I can substitute something here. Maybe. Otherwise, my city is going to be locked. Very interesting. Very interesting conundrum here. I want to keep this here. I might just. I really don't want to do this here. I gotta test something here. I gotta test one small thing here. Research district, farming. Is there another way that I can build the city up for harmony? I could just the thing that I want to try here is to get this area to get the it was a mistake to build the extractor like this, but I would remove the extractor, and if the Hermio quota is not lost, I would put the residential district here, make it grow north, use the harmony to grow the city, and then once it has grown, I would place residential areas up here, like to grow towards certain directions, and would put the extractor in this right afterwards. So I can try. Let me check. I don't have enough funds for this. How much do I need? 500. Yeah, on next turn I'm gonna be able to do so. So I'm gonna. Yeah, this is something. This is an aspect that I saw that was very it received tons of compliments in the articles in the topics that I read. It's the fact that you have this little puzzle game that is not so cumbersome that you won't be able to play it, but you actually have to play around with the pieces to build a better city, to build a city that will actually work. And it's kind of like Civ 6. It's the thing that actually blew my mind away in Civ 6. I really didn't like the aesthetics of Civ 6 at first, or the gameplay. It was too game boardy for me, but the city building was amazing. He's gesturing, trying to say something. However, we can't seem to understand anything. We need to study their language before we can communicate. Okay. So never mind for now. As soon as I finish this, I'm going to try to talk to you guys. Let me move you up. I have my second troop here. I'm going to move you here. Here's fine. Good. So, yeah, okay. Now I have the cash for a residential district. Districts cannot be built on top of another district. Can I destroy this district? Build set. I can build a settler, but I think I have the... I'm not going to be able to build another city because I have reached the limit. I actually maintained the 2-city limit. Let me see if I can click outside. Yeah, here. I can raise the district. Okay, so let's raise it. And let's build a research district. Oh yeah, it doesn't lose. Oh, perfect. So it's not going to disappear. The city will grow in 1 turn. You see, I have to. The problem is that will give me. It will take 2 turns for me to build this. All right, so that means that I can actually start growing my capital again, and yeah, 2 of 2. Interestingly, I can rename the planet. Well, I wouldn't want to, in a sense. Okay, so now let me see. Can I build anything else in here? I'm still building. 1 more turn. Fine. Let me check my edicts again. Now I have 3 influence. I have 3 point something, right? 3.4. So increases income, all cities, 40%, 20 turns. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass this. So pass. Oh, I don't have enough influence. Oh, cost 3 influence for each city. Pay attention. Fine, so I need 6. Okay, let's keep on. Because I still have I still have like, how many? 14, 15 turns? 13 turns. So, yeah. It's gonna take, I think it's gonna take a bit more. I still need, on my 0.2 per turn, I need 3 turns. Plus 5, 3 plus 5, 13 turns. Yes. So, yeah, maybe in 13 turns I'm gonna be able to have a significant change in my... Let me put your card in here, in my political scene. Okay, you come here. I want to see... Why won't you move? I think that... I think it's bugged out a little. Okay, let me go back to you. I wish I knew what happens to... Because most of the times that I have units bugging, and those units were scouts. Like 9 out of 10 times. I had a tank bug. I had a scout bug once. It was really funny because the scout just... the scout movement wouldn't just end. So I explored most of the map until it got destroyed. Basically. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use the soldiers to explore these areas here, because they can defend themselves better than the scout, and the scout is not gonna be able to heal himself. So yeah, okay. Ow, you grew there. I mean, fine. So you grew towards the shipwreck. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave that. 30 turns. Come on. Yeah, they should have done that before. But let's live with our mistakes here. So that's the idea. That's the main idea. To commit mistakes, actually expose them and learn from them. What else? So you're trading goods. I still need some cash to build more. 13 turns. Okay, so I need more harmony for my cities to grow. It means I need more residential districts. I'm gonna have to build a residential district up there in due time in Goth Hall. Okay, end turn. Yeah, that wasn't necessary, but okay. Confirm. Study Corvus Communication. We have successfully finished our research on the Study Corvus Communication special project. Description: study Corvus languages, dialects, and methods of communication, allowing us to interact diplomatically and communicate with them. Perfect. Just move it. Okay. So, yeah, I actually wanted to open the southern part of the map just so I knew exactly what I was about to face. So I have a very good protection here. They're kind of open. Nonihai is kind of open to attack, but I'm well protected here. And yeah, I can actually protect myself in these valleys. So I'm gonna send you to the other side of the map now, I think, right? Let's move. Okay. Yeah, you grew... Oh, yes, fantastic. You grew up here as well. So that means I can actually... Okay. It's just that Emio code is a very... This is turning... I mean, let me do... Actually grew twice. Yeah, let me think. I think if I keep this, the chances are increased that I grow towards this area, and if I put this here, I might grow towards this area and actually gobble up this area here, which might be to my advantage because then they just can't traverse this area while we're at peace. But since we are to get into war real quick, it's gonna be I won't take long to do so. This might be to my disadvantage because whenever an enemy unit is within any tile of your city, the entire city stops producing. Something that is covered in a very painful way. But still, okay, not enough funds. I might just keep this growing towards here. But there are other advantages as well, because if I actually make the city grow towards these valleys, I can actually put some defense towers here. I don't find defense towers to be the most useful thing ever. They are very vulnerable, particularly to stronger units. But Drosk, okay. Allowing us to interact diplomatically. Okay, three turns for Drosk. Okay, let's go for Drosk. So yeah, this might be to my advantage. I still have to understand a bit better how combat works in this game. There's one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send this guy here, and I'm gonna send this guy... Come down. Just leave it for now, okay? Because I want more units here just in case something just blows up in there. Even if I have to wait for the next turn in order to explore this area and do some weird move here. But I really do not intend to... Okay, look, they are growing towards here. They have tanks already. They have 3 armed units. They have way more power than I do. I'm on 745 for my score. And we have the Koive that is 610. And we have the Muhi Industries that is 1254. Well, that's scary. And then we have the Might. I have 2. The Koive Syndicates has 6 and 5 for the Muhi. Okay, so yeah. I have to prepare a proper military force if I am to survive this. Especially because my troops are basically coming closer to their frontiers. If Nonihai actually takes notice of me here, it's gonna get pissed, and then it might declare war on me. Diplomacy in this game is actually fairly delicate to juggle around, but I think I have measures to keep them at bay for now. I'll be representing Koive for the duration of your visit. What do you wish to discuss? It's kind of like as if I was visiting their city, and look at the scenario in the back. So cool, the city and the sand cliffs. We have a proposal for you. No, I don't want help with this. No, I don't have a proposal. Very well. Do you wish anything else in Koive? We would like to start first contact. Oh god, it costs 4 influence. Anything in here costs influence. I don't really want to spend influence. I actually want to focus on internal politics. But actually, this is a system that I actually love in this game. The fact that they use influence. It's kind of like on Stellaris. You have a certain amount of influence here, and Stellaris uses unity, if I recall correctly. But it's just as if you had this political capital that you have to use, this political income or political political resource that you have to spend. It's kind of like in real life. You have to use your contacts, you have to call in favors, you have to trade in favors if you want to do anything. And if you have to focus on the international scenario, you can't really focus inside your frontiers and vice versa. So it's very interesting. And there are different mechanisms that allow you to get more influence. So this is very interesting. You know, it actually adds complexity, and it portrays reality in a very cool sense. You know, very simple yet very convincing way. Okay, so I don't really have the resources to do anything right now, so let's just. All right, combat. Yeah, okay. I'm not entering combat yet, so yeah. Let me see if I can go back. Yes, I can go back. So let's search escape. While searching around, the crew happens to have stumbled upon a group of Ecladius, you see? And they seem very annoyed by your presence. That was what I was afraid of, because now that I have Ecladius on my back, this should actually, I have to fight them. So having the support and different damage types to fight these guys, because they're melee, really. Yeah. Have 25% chance of hitting a critical hit, causing 35% extra damage. Can't attack units on sea tiles and ships. Okay. Hideous. 15% chance of causing terrified status whenever this unit attacks another. The terrified status decreases the unit's damage by 50%. Creature. Run around and defend their nests if applicable. Weak against kinetic damage weapons. See? Now it's good. Now it pays off to have some variety in your army. Vision defines the distance and hexes this unit can see. So it can see 3 hexes, it can see up to here, and so on. And if it catches your city, it's gonna attack it as well. Fit and ready. No statuses. So you deliver kinetic damage. Congratulations. You're gonna be shooting them next round. You, on the other hand, might just no, you're gonna attack. Just attack. I know it's not the ideal type of damage. I might lose the unit, but still. I actually want, yeah, this actually it was to my disadvantage. They're probably gonna attack that unit over there. So I can hold position. Let's try to heal. I don't think it's gonna be. I'm gonna have the time to heal. I lose the unit. I'm gonna have to make more. So it's unfortunate, but I might just set down. Might just have sat down here and defended while they attacked, and he would probably attack up here, and then I would counterattack with these guys and make this unit run away. Just might save the unit, but it's fine. Again, let's go. Learning from our mistakes, learning from our decisions. This is the way to go. And I have another unit. I'm gonna send them up here as well. The military base is very poorly positioned. I might just have to build another one somewhere else as the city grows. Speaking of which, I still don't have enough for a residential district here. Goth is gonna grow in 11 turns. I might just try to push the growths up north to get this. If I put it here, it's gonna grow towards here, but these mountains are gonna. Yeah, I might just put this here and try to grow up here. I actually want. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer to just reach there, so I'm gonna try to build a residential district next turn down here, and yeah. Oh, they actually attacked. They are actually being helpful by killing and dying. Excellent. But they're gonna get my kill, bastards, because it's too close to their frontier. But they actually saved my. To me, it was a win-win situation, kinda. Because it's just a shame that I didn't get the experience. But that's okay, I guess. I'm gonna continue exploring. I'm gonna send my troops down here. Kinda use this opportunity to send my units south. I'm gonna wait till they heal, and I'm gonna send them south again, and I'm gonna explore those ruins as well. Those goody huts, if you will. So now I have 540, so 540 I'm gonna use them here. Give me another residential district just here. Since I know that the resources are not gonna be wasted or removed from the tile now, it's a good time for me to, I'm gonna have 8 turns to let the city grow, and then I can grow up north, can put another residential district up there, and keep growing north, increasing harmony. And now let me see if I already have the text to. Oh yes, fantastic. Still need more cash, but I already have ways of improving these tiles. Every tile in here, I mean not every tile, but some tiles, you will have ways if you click on them. Not clicking on the city, but outside of the city, you will find that you can evolve these tiles in some way. If you already have the tech, for example. An efficient irrigation system can be very useful to increase the production of our farms. District needs to be adjacent to a river. Increases this district's food production output by +1, so I can actually have more food here. Which is a good thing, you know. You see I have 3 citizens, prosperity 5, harmony growth. Yeah, it stagnated again, my city. Even though I actually have requires C, hydromicrobiotics. So I actually need, my city is not gonna grow unless, yeah, if I put another residential district, I bet I can actually reestablish the harmony around here, and harmony and keep growing the city. So yeah, but it's a very stunted area to grow the city, if you come to think of it. As other playthroughs, I actually had the cities growing, no problem at all, even without residential districts. Study draws communication, okay, fantastic. We just finished the project. The text is the same basically. Technologies not researched yet, not researched. Let me see if I can Path of Gaia reduces pollution. Path of Ember. Let me come back a little bit. So I think I'm gonna research this down here. I might as well try to leap to the Path of Bliss and push it a little bit further. Ethereal Harmony District. Yeah, this is not very useful right now, because I don't have any ether sources in my districts. This could increase prosperity. Yeah. In due time, but I have no space to build this yet. I could go fertilizers, because that way... Yeah, I'm gonna increase the Path of Gaia. I can manipulate plants' resources for worse. You should also be able to manipulate it for the better of all. Queen Aoe. Instantly grow forest in the current location. If on a plain style within our borders, activation costs 2 ether. Interesting. So I can actually reduce pollution by growing. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the weapons research right now. No special offers, so yeah. I don't care how we obliterate our enemies as long as I don't have to tolerate their existence anymore. Anti-armor, Sunstorm phaser ray damage upon ground class units, dealing still 75 damage and costs 3 CR. Oh, I need Ozian to do this. Causing radiated status, reducing target's health by less 10. Okay. And then Path of Ember 3. So this is gonna grow Path of Ember. This gives me ether. Yeah, if I just go down this line, I'm gonna get +6 on Path of Ember. And then I have to go somewhere else to find more. But I could just grow the city defenses as well. Because around here... Oh yeah, Path of Bliss is pragmatic thinkers. Think twice before speaking. Transactional transaction leadership type, rewarding citizens who have a clear vision of what their place in society generally means. They will perform their tasks better and feel more fulfilled. This pragmatic thinker society is kind of like the Aldous Huxley society in Brave New World, I think. +10 per financial district. But it's a very it's a very economic fueled society. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down that road. Really, it's not really the thing for these guys. I think, yeah, let's put battle engineers to begin with. Okay. Not so concerned about optimizing things right now. Are you healed yet? Let me push you down here. Go. Yeah, he's still healing. I'm gonna maybe move these two, so one more turn or 2 more turns I can get this guy down here. And position them properly so I can explore that. Let me use this guy here to explore a bit further west. Alright. Yeah, this is bad. They have 3, 1. They saw me already. 2, 3. Should scram. They move 2. So yeah, I can still flee these guys, but if I remain here, they're gonna attack. So I actually have to run. The origin of this rings. Yeah, you're just gonna leave it for now, because what I actually want to do is... Okay, stay there for now. You move here. I'm gonna move you outside. For now, okay? Answer, yeah. See? They already moved towards my guy. Okay. Yeah. And the risk that I take while I'm moving to just go towards the fog of war here is that I might just find more natural life that will surround me eventually. So it's not a very good idea. But to be honest, I'd just rather do this than just waste movement. You're just gonna wait for now. Skip turn. Okay, 174. Let me check this. Still can pass this edict. I still need more. You see, I'm on 0.6. Yeah. So I still need 7 turns. Greetings, the Whisper. We hope we can get along from now on, humans. Okay, goodbye. Would like to exchange patented technology with you. Patented, sorry. We would like to exchange trade initiates for technocracy. Not a chance. I am not doing that. You move towards here. Because if I just... Yeah, I'm probably going to be boxed in now. But it's fine. I think I might... Yeah, I'm going to... No, it's not fine. Probably going to be boxed in. I'm going to lose this guy, but okay. The price that I pay for just going blindly. Moving blindly forward. Let's... search. A trap. Yeah, sometimes I actually get so lucky with these things. And every time I search these areas, I actually get some bonus. But sometimes I just get the unluckiest draw of the pile. The unluckiest draws of the pile. And I mean, yeah. So I could just go light infantry again. Spend. I have 307. I'm gonna save this because I want to use this here to break the stagnation of the city. So just yeah, let me think. Do we have anything here? We have, but we have searching areas, but far away. I'm gonna send them here now, towards the research area around here. Okay. End turn. Finish the research on battle engineers. I don't currently... Okay, we have read the text already, so fantastic close window. Now let's continue our research. Now I want to go for technomancers. Can go hard on alloys because then I have the Tempest rifle as well. Increasing kinetic damage. Class A armor as well. Yeah. Both are entirely valid options. But the Tempest rifle... Yeah, it activates with Pyrite. I'm gonna need Pyrite. I'm gonna go Technomancers first. Okay. Did it box me in there? Fine. I'm just gonna return here with these guys. I'm gonna return my unit here as well. I'm gonna push them up here. Doing military exercises on the desert. Oh, they never actually came towards me. Good. So I can now go around and just leave that nightmarish band behind. They were actually they were actually quite smart, because even if they destroyed my guy, then you would have just 2 tanks there waiting for them. So yeah. Okay. 440. End turn. Alright. You're gonna come here. Go. Stay there for now. Boys. No, you boys stay here. I'm gonna have you watch the area. You boys, come. So yeah, this is interesting. I have a valley that actually allows them to come up from south. Now, let's try to break the spell of stagnation in the city. Residential district. Yeah, and we have another source of vermicota right on site. So let's put it here, and let's see what happens then. If this solves my problem, sorts my problem out. All right. Return. And turn. I want to buy battle engineers from you. Not a chance. No. Just no, boy. Not gonna sell military tech to you. Especially for one Vermicota. I have tons of Vermicota around me. Okay. Move units. I can explore here with you, but odds are if I get unlucky as I've been getting... Hey, you closed my valley? You little... Fine, I'm gonna just move these guys from south. I'm gonna take care of that later. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna move you yet. You stay there. Okay, we're on 5, 5.4, 5.4. Yeah, they left already. Not really looking for trouble. These guys saw me as well. 1, 2. I'm gonna go south back again. Try to get as far away from them as possible. I already explored a good deal of the map anyway. Stay there one more turn. Let's see, are the soldiers moving? Yeah, the soldiers are moving. Good. Alright. Stay there yet. And, okay, and turn. I also feel that this game is kind of like Civ in a sense, because it never... I don't... Even though I actually clicked once or twice to move forward the turns, I don't think that I actually go through a turn without having to think about what I'm doing, you know? We have successfully finished our research on technomancers. Technology and ether, when put together, can be useful, especially when it comes to warfare in Bristol. Technomancer armor. Armor for ground class units provides extra 15 health and costs 70 CR to build. Adds 2 more special modules. Storm Implant special module. Special module to ground units provides the Storm Blast ability. Damages a neighboring unit by 30% of its maximum health. Activation costs 1 ether. Increases ether by 2. Okay, so it grants me some... It comes with the batteries included, so to speak, because it gives me 2 ether, so I can test out the unit. Okay. Fantastic. Right, we have growth here. Great. Fine, I'm gonna... Let me check it down here. Yes, 28 turns for growth, again. I can't really move this from here. What did I do here? I actually put a research district here. I didn't pay attention. I actually placed a research district here. Is that it? Oh no, it was fixed already, I think. No, I actually substituted this. I thought I had put a residential district. The fact that it was growing yet is not because there was a residential district in here. It's because it was... Jesus, motherfucker. It was a... because I actually removed the extraction district from here. Well, it's fine. I have 2 signs for now. It's helping me getting more tech, even though I got distracted with this. I was actually concerned that I was actually putting down too many residential districts, so I actually could create a residential area here in this area, but I'm gonna have to protect it. And I could just explore their Mucota here, and I could reach this area here because it actually provides bonus to research productions. So if it grows around here, because the possibility is that it grows here right now, then I can put another one here and have it grow towards here and here, and then I can have this source over Mucota as well. Maybe even try to push as far as this area here, you know. That would give me more research as well and more pyrite and pyrite, so I can use this on military tech. So yeah, this might be good. Let me move this guy here. Oh, I have to choose research as well. So let's choose. Wait a second. It's everything kind of froze here, kind of bugged. Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is starting to actually pay off, even though I actually made a lot of mistakes. So do we have knowledge 6? I need knowledge 10 here. Let me see if do we have any opportunities? We don't. It's because I'm human, so no opportunities left. So okay, it's fine. Yeah. Could just go 2 turns for that instead of 5 down here for things that I'm not going to be able to produce right now. Unlock financial district, increase corruption threshold. Just so I can get city defense and go up in the path of Ember a little bit. It might even be worth to build the towers that I'm thinking about, so I actually want this stack in a sense. Call of Duty. This is interesting. I might just go pragmatic thinkers and down here then. If only to get this, you know? Just do this. Would be interesting. Okay. Well, I can pass this now. And I'm gonna pass this. Right. And this means that I can go heavy-handed now. So let's increase labor production. This also has a negative effect with everyone that doesn't follow your type of government, as if to simulate ideological wars. So yeah. So yeah, now this is where we stand. We are slavers. We have closed our fist around our population. We're slavers. We have implemented austerity measures in this day and age, in month 12 of year 2, and we have veered towards a totalitarian regime here. Wow, ouch. Okay. Should never have let me produce as many soldiers as you have allowed me to produce. Now I've got thirsty for power. Arrived in destination. The shipwreck appears to have been here for quite some time, but might still hold something of value. Which we do about it. Search. Again, while searching, Radar activated the trap injury group by plus 40, last 40. Yeah, you could adjust the flavor text could be different for each of these instances. Like, could put 4 or 5, like we were exploring the ship caved in, or I don't know, there was, some sort of accident explosion. I don't think should always be a trap, but okay. It doesn't really matter. The fact is that now I have more troops that need healing. So the Koive and I are kind of toe-to-toe here. And yeah. But I still have way more soldiers than I do. Alright. So yeah. This is the actual situation that I have here now. Let me choose a research now. I think I'm gonna go trade initiates right now. Instead of going armored warfare and stuff like this. So trade initiates, then city defense systems. Although I'm not going to be able to build the city defense systems right now, I just want to get the Path of Ember. I'm going to get 2 more knowledge for this, I think, right? 1, 2, and I can get 3 knowledge here and 4, and then I'm going to get to 10, and I can go to Era 2 and then start researching technologies that have more to do with what I actually want to do, as far as my troops and the design of my society is concerned. And let's hope that these cities grow to the right side and to the proper ways. Oh yeah. Let me think. I can actually build more stuff here. Protection, labor production. Cost more to build here. +1 bonus next to mountain. Oh yes, if I put mines here because they are next to mountains, I can. They actually get some production bonuses. This is a production city. Let's see how far. Yeah, we have 16 production here. So in here I have 3 citizens, so I need 6 food in here. Yeah, I have exactly 6 food in this city. What I could do is produce I could pluck. No, I have one more, I guess. Yeah. No, I have 3. Right. Yeah. 3. No, it's actually thrown on here. Help me understand this, because it actually says that I'm producing like maybe this is the, if I consume 6 I have 4, 6, 7. This is the, it doesn't really present me the calculation. Maybe this is the surplus that I have, then I can still grow a bit further. Bigger the food surplus, city has higher prosperity. Will make the city gain citizens faster. However, if the food balance becomes negative, prosperity will be negatively affected and could lead the city to sustain famine. Yeah. Yeah, I have prosperity 7 here. And 0.2 harmony. Let me see the capital. I have 4 citizens, I have 6 prosperity and 0.1 harmony. 1.3 pollution. Yeah. I love this mechanic of pollution. It's so intelligent, so interesting. Citizens, prosperity. Okay, so I could just grow more harmony in my capital to begin with. What should I do here? Yeah, I'm gonna increase production here. I'm gonna put an industrial district down here. Like, yeah. There we go. So I have 2 level 2 cities right now. Let's see what happens. Alright, so yeah, now I actually should start thinking about producing new troops like shock troopers or technomancer squads. But I also want to check out demolition squads, because they have tanks by my side and demolition squads will be useful. But yeah, this is a very different campaign for me, because the other ones that I've been playing, they were actually very, very warlike in a sense. So this one's it's the first time that I'm actually studying the cities in order to verticalize their growth. So yeah. Okay then. Let me save the game now, and then we're gonna continue afterwards.